This is a quick little tutorial on how to make kefir, an easy way also to separate the grains from the rest of the mixture. So I put in 2 cups of milk and let this sit 24 hours, and I cover the top of this with a paper towel so bugs don't get into it, because this is not fine enough to stop bugs from getting in. So in the morning, take this off, and you can see inside the kefir grains have actually raised to the top, so you don't actually have to tip this over and try to strain them out. You can just dip your spoon in and just pull them out. You'll lose a little bit of the kefir for the rest of the smoothie that you make or whatever you're drinking it plain. But this way, at least, it's really easy to strain, because again, otherwise you're going to be mixing it up and trying to get all the little particles out through these small holes of this thing, and that takes forever, or trying to put it through a strainer. But the quickest way is just to pull those right off the top, and then you just mix the rest of this, and it gets nice and mixed there. It's a clear liquid. Pop it into this guy, and as you can see, it's all just liquid now. And then back over here, and you can pop the kefir grains back in. And right now, it kind of looks like there's, let's see here, two or three of them, 2 or 3 of the grains in there. Then I fill this up with milk, 2 cups. Let me check. Just a little bit more. Alright, let's stop playing with my car keys. And yeah, just a little bit more, I guess. Not anything crazy. Then what I do is usually mix this thing around. Doing this with one hand. And that way it's pretty, I mean, you can clean the jar up every couple days. But this way you don't actually have to rinse your grains or anything like this. And I stick this back on top. Pop this thing back on there. And then what I do for my smoothies is I put a little bit of maple syrup in there along with some frozen fruit. All right, I'm taking the keys back. Neighbor's gonna be wondering what I'm doing. Hey, bud, can you come back with the house keys, please? And yeah, I mix it all back together, maple syrup and some fruit. And that makes a nice fruit smoothie. A little bit of sweetness helps to take away some of the tartness, because I don't prefer drinking it just on its own. So the easiest method is to just do what I did there. And if you do get the miniature kefir grains from the store in that little pack, your first at least 2 weeks will not produce very good kefir grains, but just continue to cycle through, pull those out. You'll probably get a lot of like whey separation versus like what I just showed there with it looking a little bit more like yogurt. So again, you really don't need more than what I just showed there with those 2 small pieces of kefir. If you have a massive amount, it'll actually just separate really quickly into whey, and you'll end up not having the best quality kefir. If you put it in a smoothie, you really won't be able to tell that much of a difference, but it definitely is not a preferable method. Plus, it has a higher chance of just going bad a lot quicker if you have too many kefir grains. So if you're finding that it's not doing anything, though, you probably do need to add a little bit more kefir grains, especially if it's the winter. In the summertime, of course, because it's warmer, the chemical reaction is going to happen a lot faster. So anyway, that's my method. Just thought I'd share.